so ashamed of her breasts that she lets a Machiavellian psychopath cut them off.
How dare you?
But I was not a member of the IRA.
Get a couple of dozen of your mates and go down to that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
Big Mike il capo.
Gran Mike el jefe. ビッグマイクとチーフ。ミクマイและหัวหน้า
Funny.
Big Mike and the Chief.
Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to Big Mike and the Chief.
And the Chief.
And
Hello.
a small chief.
Cats.
Yes.
We have we have a return guest.
Yes.
Show me over that
I am
helmet.
back.
Or
feel
do we? I think it's a different woman.
it's a new woman.
I am a new woman. New year, new me. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Kat. What's your one's name? Wasn't there a Russian queen?
Navalny's wife.
Katerina. Who?
Navalny's
Yes,
wife.
Katrina.
Well,
She's a queen.
Well, no, she's like a queen.
She's a Yas queen, yeah.
Navalny's wife, because she's kind of
Yeah.
like Putin.
Yeah. Were you involved in that at all?
Me, no.
No.
No, that was just to rule that out at the start. Good. So, Kat, the last time we saw you, and we can obviously see there's been
Some changes.
There's been a
Transformation.
change in confidence
Yeah.
and demeanor.
Easy now.
Easy there now.
Don't point that thing at me.
Don't point it. Now you move in a little there,
Am I-
Chief, because I'm
yeah.
afraid you're after scooting off
I'm
camera.
afraid I am. The angles. Yeah.
Here
There we
we
go.
rough lower.
Before I do, it's International Women's Day.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
So
That's why you invited me into your boudoir.
that's right.
Well.
Because we think that women should be allowed to
come on podcasts.
come on podcasts
No
too.
way.
Yes.
Got your flowers.
Now look
There
at
you
that.
go.
350
And I got
Simply
you
Roses
pass over that watch there.
with some liquid
there you
flower
go.
And I
food.
got you
Time's up.
a new watch because time's up
time's
on
up.
male piggery.
Yeah.
On male rotten men with cocks
Now we
ruining
got you a
women's
card.
lives.
They didn't have an envelope, and they didn't have International Women's Day
Yes.
card, so it's a Mother's Day card. I hope
Strong moms raise strong kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do raise strong kids in
That's
my
right.
free time, yes.
Dear Cat.
Yeah.
Thanks for being such a great mom.
Yes.
Happy Women's Day.
Yes.
You're a great woman. Oh,
Yeah.
There you
you
go, yeah.
guys, that's so cute.
You're the
Ah,
greatest.
you're the
In my
greatest.
opinion, you're the greatest woman that
that's
we've
ever
seen
been on this
since.
podcast.
Yes.
Because I'm the only one.
You're the only woman that's ever been on this podcast. Because to be honest, a lot of the women these days, the more you dig into it, they're men.
Yeah.
Now,
what is a woman?
what is
I
a woman?
just thought everybody's scared.
I think they are. I don't think. I'm afraid that women.
You move in now. 'Cause I told you were in the frame, and I knew
uncomfortable.
that you would fucking crawl out of the frame like a little creepy crawly.
There we go. I'm in.
Get in there.
I'm in there.
hat. Okay.
And this is as cozy as it gets.
Yes, absolutely.
And
I hope you wash these sheets.
Smells
what do you think?
I can smell Helen.
Ah,
Oh,
It's the flowers.
okay, yeah.
She smells like roses
Yes.
from
She
a
does.
gas station.
Yeah, Helly
I
Belly.
know.
Helly
I
Belly.
picked them myself.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. Yeah, he went into the.
Stole it,
to-
motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
I
knew
stole
it.
them.
He
Yeah,
went to Bishop's Garden up below. He's
Yeah.
constantly stealing flowers
Yeah.
from Bishop's Garden.
that
But the
sounds like
Bishop
a
gets his
euphemism.
own back once a
Yeah,
month.
absolutely. Yeah, on my back.
You're not really
Yeah.
stealing.
Yeah.
You're paying for it.
I did.
somehow.
Yeah, they're not expensive, but I should have taken off the price.
Why did you
like-
leave the £3?
I don't know.
on
I'm
the
sorry.
This
Fucking
is how
sorry.
much you value me and my motherhood. I
Yeah.
see.
Well, listen, the price is not the important thing.
It's the gesture.
It's the
It's the
gesture.
gesture.
Of course.
Why did I say gesture?
It's
Gesture.
the thought that counts. My mother always says.
Yes.
And then every time it comes to her birthday, I'd be like, "You're not going to believe what I thought of getting you."
Yeah. I had to take a big shit in a box and give it to my mother, and she'd be like, "Ah, it's the thought that counts," you know.
But you know what? This is actually true, and this is something to have a go at. You can actually get away with a lot. You can get almost as much credit for saying you thought of doing something as much as doing
For
it.
giving it, yeah.
Oh man,
I hate that when people do that.
oh
Bullshit.
I
I
kn-
thought about buying you this gift, and you're like, well, you haven't bought it, so suck a dick.
Yeah.
So you're seeing through it.
I see through
Because
it,
you're
of
seeing
course.
through with the cynical eyes of
cat.
the Cold War,
Yeah.
kind of Polish, kind
You're
of.
seeing it through the lenses of these
Like-
new.
Is it the same in English? In Poland, we say path to hell is paved with good intentions.
I've heard that before, but I'd say that you would have been getting told that in like.
I don't know.
primary
I don't understand that in the slightest. You're gonna have to.
The road to
break
hell
that
is
down.
paved with good intentions,
Intentions.
Kat. She's there like trying to colour in a tree. She's
Yeah,
like, okay.
yeah. I don't get that. The path to hell.
Because basically, so if you think about it,
Yeah.
like Hitler had nothing but good intentions. No,
I mean, looking back,
no, but
with the benefit of hindsight.
hindsight's
Hindsight
2020.
is 2020.
But if you read Mein Kampf,
Yeah.
as I have done again
Many,
and again and again, you read it. It's not like he's like, I'm evil bad. He thinks what he's doing is
good.
yeah.
Is good, is
Yes.
right, is he's saving the world. That's what he thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lulu.
So his heart was in the right.
From Bolshevism and Jewish trickery, he
Yeah.
thought he was saving the world. So what Kat's saying is nobody believes they're a villain.
Right. Okay.
Like Mao Zedong didn't look in the mirror and say, you're a rotten cunt. He thought, by Jesus, I'm God itself.
Yes,
And I'm
okay.
doing what's best for the country. And what's best for the country is if I chip on that, 12-year-old handmaiden's ear in her ear. And that'll help China.
Yeah. And by God,
Most
it did.
dangerous people, yeah.
What, the Chinese?
Yes.
Oh.
No.
Whoa, here we
no,
go.
no, the ones that are delusional.
They're listening.
No, do you know what? We're going to actually, this is true. By this time next year, this podcast will be in Chinese.
No
I
way.
think that's what we're going to do.
AI translation?
Huh?
AI translation? Or you
No,
guys
we're
learning
gonna learn
Chinese?
Chinese.
We're going to try to expand our audience. We're going to
Wow.
learn Mandarin.
Have
Yeah.
you learned anything yet?
Ni hao.
I
Yeah,
knew that
That's
one
that's
already.
the height
yeah.
of it. Yeah.
I can, Beijing.
That's going to
Yeah,
be a very
Beijing,
short
yeah.
podcast.
yeah.
We'll just bow at the start and that.
Yeah. And
That's it. Excellent.
That's the height of it. Yeah. We'll just. But it's. This Mike said I was at some villainous. I was acting like a villain during the week because I had to poo on my floor.
He didn't walk. What I
Why?
want to change is the word had to poo on his floor.
Chose
He-
to. Life
he-
is about choosing and
it's
being grateful
choice.
for opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not having to,
He-
I mean, Mike now, I don't know, like, there's been a controversy because we put a photo of the poo on the Patreon.
Yes.
I think we lost
people
about
paid
10
for it.
patrons.
We lost it.
Like, I paid
Immediately.
$3.50 to look at a picture of Rob's shit.
I mean, I would pay up to
yeah,
$3.50 exactly.
I mean, I can show you a photo.
Show Kat the picture of the shit.
Show me.
So
I don't know
Rob,
if you-
is it really
Am I gonna
watery
get-
or pretty?
no, to be honest,
Am I gonna
this
get
is
cancelled for
one of the more.
I think you guys gonna get cancelled next year once you release the Chinese version. So you still have a year. Show me
Yeah.
the poo poo.
Show me that poo poo. Easy, Kat. Rawr.
Show me the poo poo.
Right.
I mean, I'm the mother of the year apparently. So yes.
Look at
Oh
this.
my God.
This is Grinder. His pronouns are he, him, ho.
ho.
Whoa.
Love it.
He looks like he's
I
after.
think he was one of the presidents of China, actually. He, him,
Scooch
ho.
closer, Rob.
That's
How
a
many
very
times have
Auschwitz
to
looking
tell
body
you?
that guy had.
No, he's
No,
got meat
it's
on his
pretty ripped.
bones.
Stop it. Stop being jealous.
I didn't like it.
Where's the poo?
Wasn't for me. Where's the poo?
A poo. A poo na has a pina on me floor. There you go.
Look at that.
Wow, what a beautiful!
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I have to say, it's a very beautiful arrangement.
It
wow,
is,
I've
yeah.
never seen a poo so curled up. And
Well,
the Amazon
the
package
Amazon
is the
package,
canvas, and
wow.
my ass is the
well,
brush.
it's cyclical. It's kind of like it's
It's cyclical,
it's supposed to symbolize the circle of life. It was,
Yeah.
it is art, really.
yeah.
Have you ever taken a poo in a place where you shouldn't have?
Yes, actually, recently.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Oh,
I,
here we go
Don't
now.
tell me
There
in
we
the
go.
mouth of a German politician.
Almost close. No, it was in Ibiza.
Okay.
Whoa! Can I just say, by the way, just to on our last podcast, and this is just to contextualize this, Kat was going through a period of what you could. She
was
kind
on
of
her
decided
period.
to be a monk. She had been,
Almost, yes.
She was not drinking. She was not dating. She wouldn't know a cock if you lined it up in a lineup of. She was a stranger. She'd become estranged to penis, to intimacy, to love. And something's happened. And
Yes.
she's come back in. It's like, what's her name in Greece? Fucking,
in Greece, the
Sandy.
musical. Sandy.
Do you know when Sandy comes back? And remember, she's an angel.
Sandy
and
Hook.
Totally devoted to you. And then she comes back and she's all in leather. And
Bam.
yeah,
That's
it's
me.
like,
Yeah.
you got to shape up, dude.
Or it's like a transform, like in a movie, it's like a
Yeah.
transformation, you know?
I mean, girls just want to have fun,
It's
and
like
you're
you're
trying
on-
all the clothes on.
It's
Yeah,
like you're on Queer Eye.
Yes.
They came in and they did
So,
that, and
full of sass. That's
so
me.
So you've gone, right, you've taken a left turn down Cock Street. And you've gone foot to the floor 90 miles an hour.
in Ibiza. you-
Exactement. I do. Shall we skip that story, or you want?
No,
we
I
put a-
beats a shit story right now.
Okay, so I was there filming some stuff, like a documentary about sustainability and earth and stuff, and
Right.
I was
I believe that, yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Anyway,
nice.
so I got a diarrhea while I was filming, and then I had to run somewhere, and I ran up the hill. But once I got rid of it, there was no leaves, nothing. It was just like rocks and pines. So there was nothing I could wipe my bum with. So I went through my bag and I only had like a slip, from Hong Kong actually, like a duty slip from for my visa, and that was the only thing I could use.
A Chinese shit ticket.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And it was too plasticky. It was too plasticky, so I had to lick it before. Because otherwise it wouldn't absorb anything.
Whoa.
Like it was, and it's like too shiny. So I licked it, wiped it, and then I was like so afraid because we were doing sustainable stuff that I put it under a rock and hid it. So one day someone's going to be like, oh wow, there's a slip from
And
Hong
they're gonna
Kong with poo in it.
Catnip was here.
Yeah. This is
Berlin-based comedian Catnip was here.
See, like you
I left a mark.
You were right. Yeah, you did. A skid mark. But you're very quick to turn your nose up at using a rock. Some people would say that rocks are nature's
Toilet paper?
Toilet paper.
No.
Yeah. I mean, if you get a good one, you know what I mean, with a bit of moss on it or
I
something.
have not
you know
tried
what I mean?
that. I should have.
Yeah.
It would have been
So,
better
but
than
what,
paper.
What started why did you have to poo, or were you taking Ebola or Ebola or whatever?
No, I know. I was actually not doing my spiritual shit. I just took some constipation pills.
Wait, you took some constipation pills to try constipate yourself or to try get things
The other way
moving?
around. To try to get things moving, and then things moved too fast.
Right, okay.
Right.
But see, when you talk about sustainability and stuff, like, you could look at it like that you took a shit in nature, and then that'll go into the...
That's
it'll
compost.
make the
Exactly, I
soil
actually-
fertile, and from that will grow a big cat tree.
You're a farmer.
Yeah.
I think that poo was full of everything I took the night before at the party at
What did you take
Ibiza.
them-
So
Just semen
Just-
and ecstasy.
yes, I am
and-
back on track, guys.
Are you back on drugs?
New Year, no, back on track on just
Just men
juices.
and sex
Men
and
and
horniness.
women.
And women. 'Cause
everybody.
See track marks on your
Non-binary
arm.
folks, everyone's welcome, guys.
Yes, because you're a
Lingual.
you're a bilingual.
Yes.
What is it? You're a polyglot. You're you're a bicycle.
Polygraph.
What do you do? You like
I do everything.
you like men, women.
Children.
Whoa, easy now.
Well,
Well, a
legal
little
age,
bit.
legal age.
Young boys, nubile men.
Yes.
Legal age.
Legal
We're on the
age.
same page.
tender young things.
Yeah.
Pretty young things.
Gen Zs are my type, yes.
Do you like a Gen Z?
They're
Really?
just so open and, queer and planet friendly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be a big fan of you shitting in the woods.
I had for sure. I had a bit about it, and a girl slid into my DM saying, "Hey, do you want to do more research about Gen Zs afterwards?"
She says to you.
Yeah.
So tell me, and what?
So we did.
So, but well, don't just say so. We. I mean, we need.
We need
Details.
We do.
salacious
We didn't
details.
wear our helmets to hear nice things.
So I got Tinder Gold in January because I was
Okay.
like, I need to get out there and do
So,
stuff.
Tinder Gold is like, explain to the people, because
The
these
folks
people
at
live
home.
in episodes of Colombo. They haven't even
They don't
got
have
they haven't even got
smartphones.
mobile phones.
Yeah.
I love Colombo. By the way, I used to masturbate to that during lockdown. Yes.
Really?
Oh, really? Yeah?
The wink, it just gets me off
Really,
every
yeah.
time.
It's just his like little dead
lazy eye.
Yes.
and just like, just one more
More
thing.
thing.
And then oh,
Yeah. Your vagina winks back at them.
Excellent.
Oh fuck.
So I got Tinder Gold, which is basically for €26 a month, you get to dig through more trash. You see everyone who swiped on you, so you can just select people who already liked you, which is a lot of. No, it's awful.
You know,
It's
Dima.
awful.
Dima has a great joke where he signed up for Tinder Gold and he's like, these are my options. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Like,
it's sad,
these-
actually.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow.
These are the people who like me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not something you need to know.
No.
Yeah.
What you're doing is you're climbing higher, further, every kind of way
God.
to get out of the
I'm not
frame
trying
of
to
this
stop.
fucking podcast.
No, I'm not. It's okay, right.
Just
Here we
get
go.
what in
What
the?
do you-
Are you squatting to
good.
take a shit
No,
over
I'm
there?
not.
Like what
Well,
are you?
Listen.
If you take a shit on this bed sheet,
Listen, I'm
I
trying to-
swear
You
to
see,
God,
it's
the only-
I'll have you burnt at the
It's
stake
the only
like Joan
bodily
of
fluid
Arc.
that's not on this bed sheet. I'm trying to.
Fire, you
I'm trying
dirty
to, I'm
dog.
trying
I
to
can smell it
complete
too now,
the-
actually.
Jesus
I'm trying to
Christ.
complete the bingo.
You're up in fucking Mount Everest over
I
here.
am, yeah.
I see Sherpas climbing up the side of you. For fuck's sake.
Sherpa derpa.
So anyway, you're on Tinder Gold. You
Yes.
pay 26 quid a month. That's about
Yeah.
half your income. And
Actually, 60%.
60%.
Women get paid less, okay?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
part of the system that insists on it.
Yeah.
But so, right, you got this Tinder Gold, and now, so tell me about, like, what's been happening. Like, have you just been gone full, like, cat gone wild?
Oh yes. So last one I went on was in London. I went on a date with this guy who was really cute and shy, and then we hooked up at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Just went for one gin and tonic, and then back to his. That was the first.
Yeah.
And then like he couldn't come for ages, and I was like, he's gonna ask me for a position in a minute, right? Like that he likes to finish in. Kept going on, and then he finally said, "Hey, would you mind? Is it okay if I put a pillow on your face?"
Whoa! Holy!
Where? Okay, so what's the fantasy? There's that he's.
So
he
I was
wants
like,
to
is it my face or my voice was irritating him, or like maybe he was the thrill of like me dying? I asked him, but he
That's
couldn't
what I
hear
thought.
me
That's
through
what
the
my-
pillow. You know
Okay.
that? So like,
He's like, this is exactly what I want.
so I said yes, of course, because he took me by surprise. He was so nice about it. So I was like, yeah, sure.
At least he asked for permission
Yeah,
first.
100%.
I love this, though. He's just like, I can't come. He's like, can I attempt to take your life? Will that be something?
I was like, I have places to be. Let's wrap it up. Whatever
Yeah.
it takes.
I hope you wrapped it up because otherwise that Mother's Day
did.
card.
You don't want
was,
a little
was
fucking
very
serial
apt.
fucking suffocating baby coming out
Yeah.
of you that wants to, like, the cycle continues. Someone else that's
No.
kindergarten trying to throw pillows over people's heads.
So what was the root of the fantasy? Was it that he wanted to? It was like he wanted to kill you type thing. Or
I don't
was
know.
it-
Actually, I never asked. I
You
was
never
in a
asked.
rush, so I had to leave. But he texted me saying, "Hey." He's like, hey, because he's in an open relationship. He's like,
Yeah.
I know you like gingers. My girlfriend's ginger. Do you want to have a threesome with us?
Yeah.
So I said, sure, but just to see if he puts a pillow on her face as well.
Right.
You know?
Or was it?
Or was it just like for strangers on field?
But maybe he has a thing for pillows. And when he has the pillow on your face, he looks like
He thinks he's
to
fucking
him.
one.
He thinks he's
Yeah.
fucking like a half human, half pillow.
But also, you might not have seen, but the pillow he had when he put on your face on his side, it might have had eyes and a smile. Like
his
Mr. Pillow.
It
girlfriend's
might have
picture.
had a picture
Right.
of Harry Styles or something on it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I didn't check it out.
Picture.
Yeah.
It could have had a picture of what was that name?
Had a
Slimer
swastika.
from Ghostbusters. Remember Slimer?
He left her looking like Slimer.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
mountain Slimer.
Left her looking like she lost a challenge into Nickelodeon. Remember that?
Yes,
Remember doing
yeah,
that, all
Katy
that
Perry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got
Um,
slimed.
So tell me this now, because this is interesting. So he was in an open relationship. This is sure. Have you been in an open relationship before?
Yes, a couple times, but it wasn't like fully on like dating other people. It's more like you can hook up with someone once when we're away, for example.
Yeah.
So like once you're on tour, you can hook up with someone locally, but it's not like you having several relationships going on at the same time. and
Right.
stuff.
Okay.
So did you have that with Gino's Pizza?
Yes.
Yes. Right. That's
greatest,
great.
greatest pizza in Berlin.
Yeah.
It's a decent pizza.
Are the slices big?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, pretty generous.
I hope it's not. They're not cheesy.
What I like
Anyway.
is how just suddenly you're like, he's going to fucking watch it.
Yeah.
No, he'll
we'll
never watch it.
We'll bleep his name.
Yeah.
We'll be-
No,
we'll
no,
kill
no,
him.
no.
Yeah, we'll just kill him.
We'll
Yeah.
actually take his life.
And then we'll fuck him because he's a pretty boy.
Dedication.
Yeah. Because we're Team Cat.
Yeah.
And that's
Yes.
a fact. She just starts scrubbing us. We're like, yeah. All of us just going completely
Clawing each
feral.
other. Yeah.
Okay, so this fella, so he puts the pillow over your face, because to me that's one step away from putting like a brown paper bag over your head.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I felt like it was something like either my noises I make or my face. Like, what was it? But
Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess mystery. I don't
But
know.
was this a young Gen Z man?
30, I think.
He was 30.
He was old, actually. Yeah, I know.
Ew.
Yuck.
that's
Yeah,
gross.
but I have revisited my recent Gen Z lover from another city, who last year actually I hooked up with, and by accident I drank his retainer water on the side of the table.
Jesus Christ.
It was in the heat of the moment, and I drank it, and I was like, "What is it, jizz?" Because it was just like salty and thick, and it was like a water that's been sitting there for months.
Oh
I
my
think.
God. How old was this guy?
Oh, 23 actually.
Oh, I thought you said retainer. Okay, I thought like
He-
it was like
like
his false
a-
teeth.
No, it's like a thing that you put in the teeth at night to stop it from grinding.
Good God.
So I went to visit him, and then we went to a sex party.
Okay, so this
This is taking a right.
This I
turn.
want to hear about.
Yeah.
You know, because Chief's last lover, you wouldn't know this.
Was an Amazon package that I
Well,
shat on.
and before that, it was actually one of his own shits.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What? Another
Well,
one? Not one of these?
No, well, what happened was the other day I was in a clinic, ultrasound clinic. I think I'm pregnant, and I was I had to take
his shit was so big he started showing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They had to surgically remove it.
Yeah. I mean, but so anyway, I had to use the bathroom and I was constipated. It had been a while. I was stressed, and I went and I had to force this poo out. It was very, very hard, big poo. And when I did, I ejaculated. And then I Googled it, and it turns out that if you have a poo that's like very hard and big on the way out, it puts pressure on the prostate, and you can come.
Wow.
But it's not. It doesn't feel good. Like it's not like you don't orgasm or anything. It just kind of leaks out. I'm sorry, that's absolutely disgusting. But yeah,
No,
it's bananas.
I never heard of this
not.
before. That's sick.
But
Yeah.
to think of
You
like,
try it.
I
no.
mean,
Do you know what the funny thing is? I genuinely said that. I genuinely
moron.
thought women have prostates.
right?
Yeah,
In
well,
that moment,
in
that
that-
wasn't me being funny.
Yeah.
That was me being serious,
Ah,
thinking
yeah.
women have prostates.
So
I
so
am
inclusive
a
of you.
fucking
Thank you,
idiot.
Rob. You
Well,
know,
they
Women's
can.
Day. Fuck it.
yeah. So
They can
Talking
have
about
prostates.
surgically removing stuff, my friend used to work in A&E, and he once had a woman who was admitted, and she had something stuck up her fanny, and they were like, you have to like, really try to push it out, otherwise we're gonna have to surgically remove it. And then it turned out to be a head of a doll of Harry Styles. So she like whacked herself in with Harry Styles, and then ripped it out, and the head stayed inside.
holy moly, mother of God!
I mean,
The
listen.
way it was.
Watermelon
the sign of
sugar.
the times.
Yeah.
Harry Styles, doll head stuck up your fucking snatch.
Jesus, I'm glad you didn't put a vinyl up there. But
It's just the vagina wouldn't let it go. The
Yeah.
was like,
no, it's mine.
yes,
She
staying,
put a-
Harry.
So she put the head of a fucking Harry
I
Styles
mean,
doll.
people in A&E, I think this is the craziest shit that they see up there. I know people. I was like, I fell onto it. Oh,
Do you know
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Harry Styles himself,
Inserted it there.
at some point, he's going to be going down on a woman, and just like a Venus flytrap, it's just going to
Wow.
and just take the head off the
Yeah.
cunt.
Who was like, who would be your favorite now out of One Direction?
Harry Styles.
Okay.
100%. That was me,
I'm-
actually. That was my personal story.
Harry Styles.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright.
Harry Styles.
It was me at A&E, okay, guys? I just wanted to say he was a friend.
She wanted to distance herself from it, but listen, this is a place of truth. This is the
Yeah.
bed
Thank
of
you.
truth.
I trust you now.
I'm a Niall Horan man all the way.
As in Niall Horan kind of sit in my face and do the Macarena.
Ticks all the boxes. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. And he's actually
unfortunately
gotten
for
very-
you, he ticks all the boxes as opposed to
Yeah.
ticking some of the bums.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, but yeah.
If
just
you had
from
to
day
pick
one.
between, and this is going to be a tough question for you.
Tom Holland.
No.
No.
It's even better. This is even better than that. A massive, thick one of your own shits, or Niall Horan.
Oh, that's tough.
Because
I mean, it would be nice to shit out Niall Horan.
like if you took a shit and what came out was Niall Horan.
Yeah.
And then you came in the meantime.
And then he,
Yeah.
and then he came out as gay and we
Imagine-
got married.
Wow. What a
He came out-
romantic
Yeah.
meet cute.
So
Yeah.
So if he
That's
came
true.
out of your ass as gay,
Yeah.
like that he was hiding
Instead
in
of
your
coming
ass.
out of the closet.
So some people hide in the closet. He was hiding in your ass.
Well,
as
I
gay.
haven't seen him.
Wow.
I haven't seen him,
well,
you
let
know,
me
in
have a look.
public. Yeah, let's have a
Yeah.
look. You just get close and it's just like fucking,
Yeah.
what's the song? One of
You
mine?
don't know you're beautiful.
And you're like, it's like when you put your ear up to a conch. You
Yes.
know? Yeah.
I can hear something coming out of that.
Yeah?
I think it's just your poo again.
I think it's just my poo-poo, yeah. It's my poo-poo.
So tell me this now, Kat, you little minx. You've taken these young lovers. You've been wanted by authorities all over Europe.
FBI.
You're on the run.
And beyond.
You're in disguise. But so tell me this now. You go to a sex party.
Yep.
Partay!
Partay. Excuse my French. So you go to a sex party and
And you partake.
you partake at the party.
Yeah.
So tell me what happens. You're going in. People are wearing horse heads. Hillary Clinton's
It's like Bohemian Grove.
Yeah.
There's-
Yeah. You're wearing a little kinky outfit, yes?
Sorry, excuse, where's this? London?
No, that's actually in Prague.
Prague. Okay.
Bill
I'm
Clinton.
international like that.
Right.
Because I'm
Okay.
wanted everywhere, yes. But Prague, yeah, so it's good because people are like pretty hot, Eastern Europeans. Mine is the Eastern European men with no necks, you know.
Right.
Okay.
Weird. Who did was that Stalin took their necks in the 40s?
I don't know. I might be.
I think it's bred out of them like when you see boxer dogs and they have no tail.
It's just their bald heads are too heavy. So
Yeah.
Right.
There's so many evil thoughts. That it's just
Yeah.
pushes
Maybe it was
their head
evolution
into their-
because they were getting so many of their heads were getting cut off by the Russian army that they just to protect
Yeah.
themselves. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Fucking
Maybe.
some neck on them.
This is just my take.
Yeah.
But so anyway, Kat, you're there. You're in Prague. Paint a picture.
we walk into this. It was like a 10-year anniversary of this most famous club there, and then
Yeah.
everybody's dressed up kinky. Lots of couples corners, dark things happening. DJ on the dance floor, and yeah, and as the night progresses, everybody's starting to hook up here and there. And what I found interesting is like how you approach like someone else at the party. Like, let's say you're sitting on a chair, and someone comes over just like in your peripheral vision, and you can like suss them out. And if you want to, you can like engage, or you can just ignore. So there's no like rejection or like pushing anyone's boundaries.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
just like, okay, they're there, you look, not interested, you can just continue watching someone else fucking on the dance floor, and yeah, you just get on with your day.
But so you're there, and you've gone there with
With a lover.
a young lover.
Yes.
I'm assuming they're the only type of lovers you go for.
I mean, if we're gonna go on all night, you have to have the stamina of
Right. So you're there with
you'll
this.
be out.
So you're there with this 11-year-old boy,
They're full of energy.
Franklin.
Yeah.
And his he's got 20 missed calls from his mother.
He's hyped up on fucking Monster Energy and ADHD.
Yeah, on Ritalin.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. And
so-
Viagra.
And Viagra.
Young
And,
boys don't need Viagra.
He's there with his Game Boy Advance, and no. So you're there, and so do you. So how do you partake in this whole thing?
So I spotted like this girl who was really hot, and she was like with a boo-boo, and like we chatted for a bit, and then
So
I
what's a
started-
boo-boo?
boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Her boo.
Okay. Her
Do
boo.
you know, like in the Nelly song Dilemma, it's like, no matter what I do, all I
Yeah.
think about is you. Even when even when I'm with my boo,
Okay.
you know I'm crazy
About
over
your
you.
poo.
I bet my poo, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the greatest song of the 21st century, Dilemma
Yeah.
by Nelly.
But she was
Absolutely.
texting someone on Excel, right?
Huh?
That was the one that she was texting someone on
Yes,
Microsoft
that's
Excel.
right, she
yeah,
was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, XL bully.
Yeah.
Toddlers. So you're there, you're chatting. So you decide because you want to go for a foursome type thing.
Yeah, I was like, it depends because sometimes the guys are not into other guys, so it's more like you can like.
Boo!
I know,
losers.
lame.
Take a cock for the team. Stop
Yeah.
being.
I think so too.
Go on to 1975 and suck someone's arsehole.
You think that like there's in fighting, in boxing, they say that there's some fighters who will take a punch to land a punch.
I would
Do you
imagine
mean-
so, yeah. But this
There's
guy,
a
yeah.
straight guy who will take a cock in the ass to get his hands on a vagina, you know?
Yes,
I'm not sure. That depends on your desperation, I guess.
that's right.
Yeah.
But
Or dedication.
dedication.
Take one for a team,
Take one for
actually.
the
Fuck
team.
it, yeah.
Stop being a fucking.
Stop
Take
being
it on
such a
the chin.
homophobe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't stop being a celibate Sally.
Yeah. So you're on the dance floor. You see a fine young vixen,
Yes.
and,
And so you go crawl on all fours.
yeah,
You're crawling over. You have a little bowl of milk in tow. You're,
yeah.
So you go over, and what does Kat say now? Does Kat, you're whispering sweet nothings. You talk about, like the Polish invasion. What are you doing?
I was just saying, hey, what are you guys doing here? And she's like, what are your expectations? And yeah, then we started making out with the girl. And the boys were kind of just like looking. And then, yeah, I think the guy wasn't really that comfortable with anything further for that girl to like do.
Okay.
So that was like a flop, that first
He's more of a
attempt.
dog person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he didn't want you going down licking her cat flaps.
No, that was fine. Everything
Right. Alright.
that was fine. It's just like I think then switching up, like me with him, he was not that keen, and he kept watching his girlfriend with the other guy, with my
Right.
partner.
Okay.
And despite the fact that he said he's fine with it, he was like, and I'm like, oh, you jealous? Is that bothering you? Because he was like the first time at the party.
And
so.
did you say that? Were you in his face? Like, oh, why you jealous?
Oh yes.
Yeah, you
It's
turn
like,
into a Latina
hello,
woman.
focus on
Start
me.
scratching.
Ah.
Yeah. You're jealous?
Right. So you say that. So right. So you've struck out.
Well,
This
no.
your first mission. You've failed. Everyone sees it. You're the laughing stock of the city.
Prague. You're the laughing stock of
People are
Prague.
throwing
My
rotten
face was
cabbage
on the
at you.
posters.
So then, what's your next
So
move?
then I spotted this Brazilian girl. It was really hot, and yeah,
That's a green light if ever there was one. A Brazilian girl.
Green and yellow.
100%.
Yeah.
And yeah, we started hooking up, and then her partner was also hot, and yeah, it just became a big Mosh pit.
Oh,
Mosh
really?
pit.
Yeah.
Like it was Rage Against the Machine.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You
And
were-
then we just saw, we're on the dance floor, and everybody's kind of like, everybody's coming around and staring, and some of them are trying to join, but we're like, no thanks, this party's closed. Just
Get
four,
away.
okay?
So how many people are involved in this
Four,
haram?
but you know, people are like, maybe I can join too, because there's
And you
fine.
got, do you have a little stick for that? Get away back.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah.
Stay back.
Shambok. But like on the dance floor, is
I was
there?
on the dance
Are
floor.
you shagging just on concrete?
It was like
on-
they have like a little, chaise and boudoirs and couches and things and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And
So were you and this Brazilian couple, and because you're going in there now, and you're thinking, because you're with this young, slippery young thing, whoever you're with, this young graphic designer, this hairless graphic designer that you brought to this party.
how do you know my type?
So,
well,
so
you
he's
know.
like your little prize pig that you're wheeling
Yeah.
around to get yourself into these situations,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're hot as well. So the four of you. So then you're like, we're all hot, and then there's probably some kind of like
Fella who
orcs
looks like
outside
me
you
or
that are like,
something like. Yeah.
and you have to be like, no.
Yeah, actually,
That's for
everybody was
you.
pretty hot, and they don't allow single men. So you have to come either with a girl or like as a part of a group. So
That's
it's not
such
like
a good idea.
because otherwise
Yeah.
you get a lot of like creepy men. I mean, in Berlin, you can come as a single man because it's like such a huge gay scene. and
I
sex
always
clubs
come as a
too.
single man.
Yes.
You're not single anymore.
Are you?
Oh, with the poo.
Your big pile of shite.
Ah,
That's
Yeah, I
Got
should have
me
kept it.
excited.
Yeah.
yeah, that you've been courting. Mother, I'd like you to meet.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
We're in love.
We're in love. So
Forbidden love. It's like the Montagues and the Capulets. You and
there's the
your
Montagues and
shite.
Capulets. But I
I'm
went.
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
But so there's this. So you're in the sex
Are
club.
you
in
having
Prague.
sex, you and the Brazilians?
Yes.
Sick. That's so good.
So I've been banged out actually because I knew I was busy like in March. So like when I went to this party, I was like perfect so much that now I'm like I'm good for a month.
Right.
You got out your system.
So
Yes.
and
so
onto the floor of that bleeding sex club.
yeah. But so tell me now, because
Tell me now.
I'd love all the sex prize stuff, but then I wouldn't see. I'd be too jealous now with my girlfriend, and she'd be too jealous. So we would break up. But if there was Brazilians involved, sure, maybe it'd be worth it.
Yeah, I mean, all morals and ethics go out the
Yeah.
window
Yeah.
when Brazilians are involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yep.
There's just
Yeah.
once the Brazilians are involved, you might as well just say, listen, the relationship's over. We'll call it that.
Or let's just
And-
have a break for 3 hours.
Right. Yeah, just a break for 3 hours. So was this Brazilian fella? Sure, he was doing fucking keepy uppies with his shoulders, and
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Samba
throwing me in
soccer,
the
yeah,
air
fucking-
like whoa, boom.
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I would just
Nutmegging
like
you.
fall down right on his cock. I'm like, how did you get that aim right?
Oh,
yeah, it
nice.
was impressive.
So
Nice.
was like, because I just you've just awakened something in me here. So you're
I
in,
can tell.
you're in the club. Turn off the camera. This just becomes OnlyFans. No, but so you're in the club, and so like, so you're having sex in front of all these other people,
Yes.
right? And so are people kind of around staring, or
No,
people like
everybody's
throwing
doing their
flowers
own
on
business.
you?
Yeah.
Really?
Some people are passing by or looking, but it's just like kind of it's.
And is that hot in and of itself?
I mean, I've been to only a couple of parties like this, and it's fine, but it's never been like a massive turn on for me. I think
Okay.
it's just like it happens there. It's fine. At some point, like anywhere that you go, and certain rules are different, you get used to it. Like
Yeah.
kind of like this is what it is now. You know, it's normal to
Right.
do it, but it was never like, wow, there's so many people watching. This is really turning me on.
I don't think I'd be able to keep it up. The Brazilians are good at that.
Well, you're not
Yeah,
even-
but a lot of people bring Viagra to these
what I mean?
parties because it's like hard to keep
Oh.
it going for
Hey.
so long,
Ah, okay.
Listen.
even when you're young.
I've got drawers full of this stuff. This is like a little fucking chemist over here
Yeah.
in Willy Wonka's fucking hard cock factory.
Yeah.
No, but you'd have to.
Hard
because
Willy
Yeah.
Wonka.
Huh?
Hard Willy Wonka.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
is
go.
Timothy also your
Huh?
type? Timothy is also your type.
Oh, Chalamet.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to see Dune 2 the
And?
other day. I can't remember anything.
You passed out.
I passed out. Yeah, I mean,
You'd
Too
come
much
on your
blood.
I did the popcorn trick thing on myself.
I just like the idea that I like the idea that you just pass out over you, just your own cum and popcorn on your face.
Yeah.
Just-
I was at the popcorn thing, and she was like, I was getting popcorn. She said, sweet or salty? I was like, I'll take care of that. Don't worry. I'll put my own salt. But I was watching Dune too, and I was watching Chalamet on the screen. I was like, oh, have you seen Dune too?
No.
Have you seen any of the Dunes?
No, Dunes for me.
Because they ride
Too
these
long.
they ride these giant worms in Dune, they're in
And
the
it's phallic
desert.
like.
Well, I was watching, being like, I'll give you a fucking giant worm to ride on. Do you know what I mean?
and you have worms, so
I do have worms, ringworm, and
So-
Maggots and all.
I'm just starting to think the idea of you at Dune 2, and then right beside you is your own shite wearing 3D glasses. That you've taken it out for a day.
I'd have to take it out for a day. Yeah,
trying
just
to
keep it in a
talk-
lunchbox.
Yeah, like beforehand,
Yeah.
you're like, the reviews have been good, you know. And your shite is just-
My shite didn't enjoy it, but he's not sentient. Yeah, it was lost on him.
Yeah.
He's just a shite.
So Kat, you do this whole sex club thing. You're back. You're swinging around. You're having a good time. And are you feeling revitalized? Are you feeling better?
Oh yes, I feel like I put myself out there a lot. I had to get tested, obviously, immediately.
Right.
But I am clean.
Are you clean?
For autism?
Actually, my therapist says that he thinks I'm autistic, but I don't agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Kat, you're
Come on now.
There's-
As autistic as
yeah.
that bleeding
I know.
Sainsbury's bag over there.
Yeah.
Autistic people don't have big sex parties and fucking.
No.
He said I'm
They'll
on
be
the
in the-
spectrum, okay?
They'd be in the corner playing Warhammer, like.
Apparently, I
I
say stuff that other people don't find normal to say, but
Well, you're Polish though. I think you're not autistic. You're Polish. Do you know what I
Fair.
mean? I think you could be diagnosed with being Polish.
Yeah.
for sure. But I think people would think because you're direct. Do you know what I mean? And you're a direct
Yeah.
person, that they would think that must be some sort of mental disease.
Yeah.
You know.
but it's a blessing.
Huh? It's a blessing, but like
sure.
where's your therapist from?
UK actually.
I was just about
Yeah.
to say. I swear to God.
English man.
So this is it, right? English people and sure Irish people to some extent. Do you know what I mean? We dance around saying the thing. We go a million miles to the left to just tell you something direct. We won't tell you the direct thing. We'll write a novel around the subject before we'll tell you. And English people are like that. I can't believe you said that. Oh my God, I can't believe you said
You
that.
sound like my therapist.
Yeah, I can't believe you said that. You must be autistic, Kat. I was like, no, they're just not completely filled with shame and embarrassment and being afraid of confrontation.
I
You-
am actually.
You confronted the Berlin Wall in 1990. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to fucking
You won't back down from a fucking.
be afraid of telling someone that they're, eating with their mouth open or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Social faux pas.
Mm-hmm.
But tell me now, so what's the plan at the minute? You're on Tinder Gold. Are you looking for a...
No, I stopped paying for it. It was
Did
too
you?
much. Yes, 2 months and I
Was
was.
it worth? Did you get bang for your buck?
Yes, a lot, but
Nice.
yeah, no, like significant leads came out of it. One date. One guy gave me a book after. He was like, "It's a tradition. Take one of the books," and it was all like conspiracy theorists and Michael Jackson, Princess Diana, and stuff.
Right.
Ooh.
And he, on a date, he brought a notepad and a pen, and he said, "Hey, I want to pick your brain. Maybe I'll try comedy. Why don't you give me all your jokes, and then I'll do an improv show, and you come and give me feedback with your jokes."
Oh Jesus
Uh,
Christ!
so-
Now that guy sounds autistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think he was. He also was like, I was like, minute 7, he was like, "What are your kinks?" Mine is like being primitive. And I was like, "What do you mean? Like you're just fucking grabbing a woman by her hair and
Yeah.
dragging her into a
Shit in his
cave
hand
and
and showing
yeah."
it
Doing
Yeah.
cave paintings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Inventing the wheel and
Making a
discovering
bow and
fire.
arrow out of a dead
Yeah.
cat.
He, gets,
Just-
he lies you down.
and rapes you. Yeah.
no. I wasn't gonna go there.
Whoa.
Spreads your legs, then gets a twig and puts it in your vagina and does like that.
Trying to make fire out of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, make snot you. But
That actually would be good. That he did none of that.
that actually would probably feel
Nice,
nice.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
To get
A little
you see,
twig
you
and
couldn't do that to a bloke now because
it's probably like a first little
but
vibrator.
It could catch fire though because if you had pubic hair, that
Yes.
could act as like
Like
Tinder.
a
You could catch fire depending on how
Hmm.
dry you are.
I
down
feel
there.
there is, particularly like, you know, like you shave your pubes and then it's just coming back, and if you give that enough friction, I do believe you could create fire and maybe cook a soup or something.
So
If that's what you were after.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, these are things. Is this what he's trying to do? Is he trying
No, I
to
didn't.
create a stove out of your vagina?
Well, I asked him to clarify, and he said, "Oh, I'm just into like rough and spit and eating pussy." I'm like, "That's really kinky."
But I think so. He thinks oral sex is primitive.
Yes.
I mean, eating rough and spit and eating pussy.
Depends how you're eating
That's
it,
a
like.
fucking Monday morning for me.
It's only primitive if he like before he eats, he shoots your vagina with like a bow and arrow or something. Do you know what I mean? On horseback. Yeah, and then he jumps down. And he has a big like dinosaur bone, and he starts
Yes.
smashing your vagina.
Thinking
And
he's Khal Drogo for licking your pussy. Like, what's he? What in the fucking name of God?
I do like the older. It's funny how you're kind of the things that you're into change. Like I never got the feet thing
Yes.
up until like feet and socks.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
That
Get
went
that.
past you.
But no, I didn't. For the longest time, all through my 20s, I was like, I don't the feet and what the fuck, because your feet aren't.
It's one of the most popular kinks,
but
right?
now I see a
out there in
nice,
the
I
world.
see a nice, a nice fucking pair of, like a lotto. So I just want to put them over my head and pretend I'm in the IRA. Like, I swear to God, and I just when I see a nice foot, I'm like, just give me foot and mouth. Like I'm really into it now, and the
Do
spitting
you
and
like
the.
female feet as well?
Not female feet, no.
Fine.
But they need to be attached to a
Male
man.
body,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But
So a dainty little. Would you like a dainty little foot, or would you like a big fucking like kind of
Big hoof.
Harry.
a
big
yeti,
hoof.
a yeti's hoof?
a big
Does
foot.
it, like,
Yeah.
what about like when it, cause male feet are always like not really well taken care of. It's got like
Oh,
the
you
dry
might-
skin and weird nails.
Not well taken
and-
care of.
No,
Oh,
please,
no. Oh,
no.
Jesus.
Look at that! Look, I'm like Cinderella.
My
away.
eyes are
Oh.
burning.
I'm like
Oh
Cinderella.
my God.
Hey!
Oh God.
Hey!
It's International Women's Day.
Don't
Oh.
foot shame. I was.
They are. They're not the worst feet
They're
I've ever
actually not
seen.
bad.
Look at that! Look at that! That's a nice
yeah.
foot.
Yeah.
I was trying to be risque and lewd. And
Sorry, it's an open space. We are all safe with each other.
I thought this was quite a sex positive.
It's not the worst. I mean, my feet
the
now are an absolute nightmare.
Well, sure. You're like Rumpelstiltskin over there.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Yeah, mhm,
You're half man, half fucking reindeer.
yeah.
But your bottom half is reindeer.
Is reindeer, yeah. You've never actually seen me with my socks off. I just have
That's true. Yeah.
little hooves. Yeah.
Oh,
Harry
Jesus
Hobbit
Christ.
feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
mother
gonna have
of
to
God.
go on over,
Oh
we?
fuck! We hit the 40-minute mark now. I've got
okay.
some stories of my own. Do you have more stories? You have some more.
No,
stories.
you go
so-
for it.
No, because this is we've gone as far. We're going to continue on this chat on the Patreon.
Sign up to the Patreon. Yeah.
We've got some more.
$3.50, just like these flowers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, absolutely.
Hey,
Yeah. There we
yes.
go.
Useful piece of marketing. Thank
Yeah,
you.
There you go.
Thank you, Kat.
What about game?
Yeah.
This is how much I'm worth, so.
If you want to hear
I don't have any money.
more
I
lewd
appreciate
stories from the bowled cat, if you want to hear more about Chief's romancing of his own fecal matter,
Yeah.
and if you want to hear stories about me tickling a pigeon,
Fecal matter.
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
yes, you do. So sign up to the Patreon, lads. It's
Yeah,
only
do
three quid a month. You'll be helping
Yeah,
support
this
us.
is on the Patreon.
Yeah, God knows what's going to happen here in the boudoir.
Boudoir.
The boudoir. I'm on tour. So, listen, microicecomedy.com. I'm going all over. Cork, there's very few tickets left. Fucking Manchester, less than 20. By the time this comes out, that could be fucking sold out. Leeds, there's not that many tickets left. Newcastle, tickets are getting few there. Microicecomedy.com. See if I'm coming close to you. They fucking come to the shows. A lot of them sold out. Some of them nearly sold out. Come to the show. I love you. It'll be great. Kat, what are you plugging?
Nothing. Just go to Mike's shows.
Catnip
I'm
presents.
DM me if you want to go on a date.
Yeah,
Oh, hey.
Kat would love.
Yes.
You are not going to believe the creepy crawlies.
Sorry, I take it back. Take
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah.
I forget your
gonna-
audience is mostly incels.
Tommy
You're going to be
Crotten,
getting DMs of fucking
Yeah.
flip flops in a big.
Tommy Crotten will literally be
I will
crawling
sell
up the back
pictures
you
of
like.
my feet, by the way.
Woo!
I have nice feet. I will sell it for 100 euros, pounds.
She's a businesswoman if nothing else. Chief, Cafe Mode.
Cafe Mode. I'll be in Cafe Modes. I won't be performing. I'll just be eating the free pizza.
Yeah.
And I'll just. I don't know. It's just if you're a young nubile man
Yeah.
Hit me up.
Hit
I
'em up.
am lonely.
It's all got very sad.
Yeah, that was very sad.
We love you.
We love you.
See you on the Patreon.
Woo!
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.